prep the balloon, first I'm going to connect my one-way valve to the helium driveline, and it simply pushes on. I'm going to use a 60 cc slip tip syringe in the kit, connect to the one-way valve. Now I'm going to pull full barrel on the plunger of that syringe and let it come back down into the barrel, carefully disconnecting and ensuring that the blue one-way valve has stayed connected. If at any point before the catheter is inserted fully into the patient, that one-way valve has come off, reconnect and do that negative prep again. Now I'm ready to pull my balloon from the tray. I'm going to stretch it out parallel and straight and pull gently on the catheter until I see the tip pass the label. Now I can bring the catheter back up in front to continue prepping. The hemostasis device is to be used only with sheathless insertions. If you are inserting the balloon catheter through a sheath, this needs to be removed and you simply crack up, crack down, and peel it away. If you have chosen to go sheathless, you can advance this hemostasis device into the puncture site until you get a drop of blood and then go 1 centimeter more. That will help tamponade the ooze through the skin tract to the insertion site. Now I'm going to flush the central lumen of my balloon catheter before loading onto the guide wire. I use 3 to 5 cc's of heparinized saline to flush the central lumen. If you have received a catheter style from us that does have a packing stylet, once you have removed the balloon from the tray, you would release the packing stylet and then flush with 3 to 5 cc's of heparinized saline. This is when we are now ready to load the balloon onto the guide wire and hand off to our physician for insertion. Once the catheter is in place, the tip of the balloon located at the 2nd to 3rd intercostal space, or 1 to 2 centimeters below the left subclavian offshoot, I can now remove the guide wire from the central lumen and connect a pressurized transducer system, therefore enabling us to see an arterial pressure waveform on a console. This 6-inch extension in our kit can be flushed and utilized at the central lumen to aspirate and flush, and then your transducer set can connect to the stopcock here. This is simply an offering in the kit. You do not have to use it. Another offering we have in our kit is going to be a 60-inch extension of pressure tubing, simply available should you need extra length on your pressurized transducer line to the central lumen. Last thing is going to be to connect our helium drive line. I'm going to now disconnect that one-way valve because we are inside the patient, and then I'm going to utilize that separate package of tubing to connect to a Mackay console. I'm going to connect the 2 white ends using the wingtips, push and twist to seal that connection. Then I use the locking nut to simply secure it down. You'll then hand this off to your circulator where it can be connected into your helium supply on your Mackay console, and you may begin pumping. To secure the catheter to the patient's leg, you can use O-braided silk sutures or stat locks.